Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine and happy St. Patrick's Week. I know St. Patrick's Day was a couple days ago, but I made these for St. Patty's Day and they were a real big hit. I took them to my mom's bingo group and they're easy to please over there, let me tell you. So only a couple ingredients. It's super easy to make. If you've made Rice Krispie Treats, you've made these. All it's going to take is 5 cups of Lucky Charms, a 10-ounce bag of the mini marshmallows, 4 tablespoons of butter. That's it. In my pan, I'm putting 4 tablespoons of butter in, and I think I've got this too high. About medium-high heat. We want to melt the butter down. I may have to pull it off the burner just a little bit because I was getting prepped for this video. Yeah, that's better. And we'll melt that down. And thanks, Vanessa, for the spatula. I use it all the time. While that's melting, I have pre-measured my 5 cups in my very, very old Tupperware measurable, 5 cups of the Lucky Charms. And I will say that 1 box of the large size will make 2 9x12 pans. So you can actually get, that's probably about 24 squares, I would think. All right, now I've got my butter pretty melted. I am going to dump in the entire bag, 10 ounces of the marshmallows. And if you can keep from it, try not to use store brand or generic items for this. They're only pennies more. And again, I can't emphasize enough, use a non-stick pan because this will stick. And this washes out very, very easy. When you're done with this pan, immediately hit it with some hot sudsy water and it'll clean, your spatula will clean everything. And if you hear a lot of jingling behind me, it's the puppies. They haven't seen each other for a couple days. And our house is very pet friendly. We have Esther the cat. We have Bridget, our very old puppy, and our sweet little grand dogger Buttons, and they like to play. So if you hear a jingling or running, that's them. All right, as you can see, it's just about, now since I have an electric stove, I'm turning the eye off and I'm just gonna finish melting this down with the residual heat that's on the burner. Because I do want these marshmallows melted. Now you're probably wondering why I'm putting marshmallows in it when Lucky Charms comes with the dehydrated marshmallows. Well, these aren't gonna melt down. Okay, this is good. Now I am going to quickly dump my cereal in. I'm going to mix this up very, very well. Get all that gooey marshmallow into that. And you can see that the Lucky Charms marshmallows really aren't melting. They do stay a little firm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a piece of parchment on my pan. You wondered why I wrinkled it, because it lays flatter. And you can also wet it. But I'm also going to take a little bit of butter, because if I'm not going to put the parchment down, please, it's very, very important that you smear some butter on your pan or you're not going to get them out. But I still did a little bit of this because I want to get them out of here when they're done. All right, now when we're making the Rice Krispie Treats, you can probably push them down a little bit further, but I found that if you push these down too much, you kind of compromise the integrity of the Lucky Charm marshmallow. So it's going to look a little higher to you, but that's okay. It's still going to come out delish. All right, now I am going to have to press them in, but I'm not I'm not using all my strength on it because I don't want to break up those Lucky Charm thingies, since the idea is for St. Patrick's Day. Now you see, I'm just kind of walking it over to the edge a little bit. I'm really not pushing it. Rice Krispie Treats set up a little faster than this. This one takes about 2 hours. So come back in 2 hours and we're gonna cut them in bars, and we'll see you then. Hi, welcome back. Now it's been a couple of hours and you can see they're cool, they're cold to the touch. I didn't put them in the refrigerator though. And we're gonna try and cut them out of here. Now I took my big carving knife and I'm going to run it through the butter. And I do this with marshmallow treats as well, because I will get very frustrated very quickly when it doesn't come off the knife. So then I'm just going to cut it down. All right, now if you'll keep your fingers crossed, we shall see how well they come out. Voila, a nice square. Now what I would do with this is tear you off probably a 9x12 sheet of wax paper. And then wrap them individually like this. And then you can put them in an airtight container if you're not gonna eat all of them at one time, and then pull them out. Because again, like Rice Krispie Treats, if they're setting together, they're gonna fuse together. You go to pull it out and you gotta pull it apart and everything, and make it convenient. When I took these to my mother's bingo group, I wrapped each individual one and I set it on a platter. And all they had to do is just pull it off. And again, back to the COVID thing, it's COVID safety, so nobody's touching anything. But anyway, these are really good. Now I know when my grandson comes this summer, I usually buy him, you can buy on Amazon, you can buy just the bag of the marshmallows and he'll just sit there and eat them. And he eats sweet sugary cereal for breakfast. I wouldn't care if he had 1 or 2 of these for breakfast because it just has the marshmallows in them. He's gonna eat them anyway. And he's at grandma's, so I think we're allowed to spoil him just a little bit like that, right, Joshua Anthony? Grandma will take care of you. I got you covered, buddy. And I'd make these things up for him and put them in. If he'd say, Grandma, can I have one of those squares for breakfast? I'd say, sure. You're gonna be gone in a few weeks, then Mom and Dad will have you. So anyway, thank you for joining us on Simply Country Cuisine. And again, happy St. Paddy's Day. I hope you had a very, very fun one. Very safe and fun one. And always remember to subscribe and like and share our videos on YouTube to be alerted on Wednesdays when they're aired. And on Thursdays, we're always on Facebook. And sometimes I run a game or a contest on Thursday on our Facebook page, our Simply Country Cuisine Facebook page. Join us there. And if you don't have a place to worship, please join us at any one of our Glad Tidings locations. It's the same church, 5 locations in Central Texas. We'd welcome you with open arms. And don't forget, March 30th, at a couple of our campuses, we're having a giant Easter egg hunt. Go online, register so we can account for you for the barbecue. God bless and have a good day.